This is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. And I promise you that you won't be disappointed whatsoever. So why don't you come and join me in discovering amazing, talented artists and bringing it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, my next reaction, we are going to be checking out the Eurovision Song Contest, and this one is from Poland, Blanka. And this song was solo, and I do remember reacting to her, but I don't remember what kind of position I put her in. But I do believe I said to her, it all depends about the live performances. This is going to be a plus or a gain for her. Can she capture all that in-depth feelings and all that in-depth... You know, I remember now, I said that when you're doing the studio performances, the producer has the luxury of putting so many different kind of layers and effects onto the voice to make it sound fuller. All of those things are going to be lost. They might be doing some tracking, which means that they might have their voices underneath in the live performances, and they track their voice, their live vocals over it. And if it's in sync, properly, lovely in sync, then not a problem. But if it comes out of sync and then you start revealing your true vocals, then that's what's going to be the hit and miss. And I've seen it so far in the 3 reactions that I've done. So I'm going to be doing 2 reactions from the Eurovision Song Contest and continue following on from that. So, like I said, so this is Blanka from Poland, solo. I really hope that she does well. I really, really hope she knocks it out of the park. But, you know, you don't know. I won't know until I press that play button. So, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? Come on, Poland. Come on. I did ask the questions. Those squares, is that where the artists are? Okay. So different, you hear it now. What I like about this, so I'm gonna stop it right there. So I believe that she's the first person to sing without her backing track. She's singing live. Yes, they're all singing live, but I believe they have the opportunity to have their own, to have the song playing in the background. You don't like hear the music, but you also hear the vocals, the main vocals at a lower volume, and then they sing over it and power it, and that gives you that fuller volume. She's chose not to do that. She's chose to sing that live without her vocals underneath it. That's called backing, backtracking. Backtrack. There you go. So she's not doing that. And I like that. She's showing herself in a naked format. I love that. I love that. She's saying to the world, look, if you're going to hear me, you're going to hear me, right? No, not without any special effects, not without any kind of lot of reverbs. Yeah? You're going to hear me. I like that. Girl power. I'm going to go back just a little bit. Like, to about, say, here. You can hear the difference, can't you? Yes, you got the backing vocals. You can hear it, can't you? Well, actually, you can hear it now. But it's really, really, really low down. Do you know what I'm thinking here?
Let me spell it out. Now I'm better solo, solo. I'll never let me down, baby.
But I'm gonna stop it again, right? So there was a hell of a lot of energy, and then all of a sudden there's a lot of space, there's a lot of quietness, there's a lot of, like, you could be in the library. Yeah, there's a lot, she's singing a song, but now it's not like I'm getting bored of the song or anything like that. It's like there's a lot of space around me. You know, and look how big that platform is. And you expect her to fulfill all that platform. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's artists that can do that with their vocals, with their presence, but she hasn't got that. She's got stage presence for a smaller stage. You've put her on this massive, enormous structure, right? And she, for real, as an artist, she should be able to utilize that whole structure, or her vocals be able to utilize that whole structure. I feel that she is I'm not saying that she's not, there's a lot of space. There's a lot of space. I close my eyes and I'm hearing a song, there's a lot of space. You know, even the backing vocals, like the I don't know how many layers is done on that and who's singing the backing vocals or whatever, is so low down, right? And her vocals are sticking right out at the front. Her vocals is more in front of the music, is more in front of the backing vocals, is sticking right out. There's no support with her vocals. I'm hearing the song, but it's so back behind her vocals. Where's the support? That song should be, you know what I'm talking about. Look, you've heard the three artists so far, and you saw how much how the music was supporting their vocals. In some points, look at Croatia, Let Free. You saw how strong that the music was in side by side with the vocals. You saw how when Croatia with Cha Cha Cha, you saw the music. There's a little fly there. Sorry. You saw how the music once again was supporting the vocals. This particular music is so far behind the artist. The artist is sticking out with vocals, and the backing vocals is even further back behind the song. So the separation, there's so much space in between it. The song and the whole production is let her down. It's now down to her to kick it into touch. If she's realised that, and I think she has realised that, because she's not, even though she's smiling and being so confident on the stage, there's some kind of, she's not using the stage as much as she's confident with this music. I can tell that this is not, for me personally, this is like a make or break at this stage, where she's just got to belt it out and say, right, to hell with it, they're going to hear me. Because for me, everything else has let her down. And I'm being very scrutinized. I have to scrutinize every performances. So apologies if you don't agree with me, or, you know, hats off to you if you do agree with me. I'm going to go back just a little bit, like, to about say here. Oh, that's a lot. But, you know.
Now I'm better solo. I'll never let me down, baby, down. Now I'm gonna show you what it is you're missing out.
Yeah, she's doing the catwalk thing, but come on.
I'll never let me down, baby, down. Show ya how I be getting down solo.
Wicked. I knew she had to step it up. There's your step up. Go on, girl. Woo! I love that step up.
Oh no, going solo. Yeah, better watch me now. Cause I know how to let go. Gonna make it on my own. Oh no, going solo. Yeah,
she's doing a lot on stage now. Yes, thank you. That beginning bit.
Now I'm better solo. Never let me down, baby, down.
You can hear the crowd. You shouldn't be able to hear the crowd. I'm talking about the space.
I'll never let me down, baby, down. Show ya how I be getting down solo.
Put your head up, girl. You done a good performance. Everything else let me down. It wasn't you. So that was Blanka from Poland, Solo. I like the track. I like everything about it, especially when it was on the, you know, the music video, lovely. The studio performance, lovely. And like I said, once again, when it's a stage performance, anything and anything can happen. We all know this. So when you saw the beginning bit, I feel let down. I really do. I could never have heard a song that's so separated in such a free, spacious structure. Her vocals was there, it was right there. Then right behind it, you had the music, and then right behind the music, you had the backing vocals. The structure of it was just, for me, it was wrong. It could have been better. And I just felt that she knows that, and yet she still persevered. She still went on straight. She still carried it on. And what an amazing middle part. When you thought that, like I said, when I felt that, you know what, this song's getting a bit dragging on now. And what made it worse, I heard the audience when she was performing. Like that's how much space there was. You know, don't get me wrong, I heard the audience in the other performances, but it wasn't as strong. The artist was in forefront. The music was not there with the artist. What she'd done with the dancing part, for me, saved the structure of this performance. It really did, because they had, like I've been told, the Eurovision Song Contest is not about music, it's the entertainment value, it's the stage presentation, it's the je ne sais quoi on top of it. And she certainly delivered that entertainment value and that je ne sais quoi part on it as well, with that dancing part. That saved it. And then she went back into doing the song, and you know, she's got confidence, and you've got to have confidence on stage, no matter how, if it's going to be all right on the night, if it's not going to be all right on the night, you still got to have that stage presence and be that diva of yourself, you know, to know that even if it doesn't go right for you on the night, it's not going to be down to your fault, because you're absolutely fabulous and amazing. And that is a perfect, for me, that is a perfect example of that. The song could have been, the balance and everything could have been much better than what it is, to give her that absolutely amazing comfort. For me, it just felt that she was, you know, she went out there on alone, and the music was nervous. The backing vocals was nervous, and she wasn't. You know, the music should have been up front with her vocals. The backing vocals should have been up front and give her support and comfort behind it. All let her down. Now, that is just me, and I was scrutinised, but I'm good with my ears. Trust me, I'm good with my ears. She's an amazing artist, and for me, she deserves much more support with the music production and the backing vocals behind it. But what she done on the stage, fabulous. And for that reason, I salute you. Boom.
Now I'm better solo.